Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here with a new layout using my February color board that I put together. And if you didn't see the first layout, this is the color palette that I chose for the month of February. So we have navies, we have this purpley burgundy color, this pink, some green, and some cream. So that is the color palette. And what I'm going to do is just show you what I pulled from my stash to go with this color palette for the layout. I am going to scrap this picture of my husband and my daughter and I. So this is obviously before I had my son. And these are just some embellishments and ephemera and pieces that I pulled from my stash. I organized most of my older embellishments in color by color, and so I just went to my greens and my pinks and pulled just an array of different embellishments that I thought I might try to use on this page. So we'll see what I get used up. So those are the maybe embellishments. Then I have just some sequins in navy and this pink that goes well with these tones that I have in my color scheme. I have these Freckle Fawn navy foam letter stickers, as well as these pinky kind of purple tone from Momenta. So these are pretty old. So I have those. Now for pattern paper, I have these two, which is, this is a green and this is sort of like a cream diagonal kind of stripe. And these I just plan to use to mat around my photo, so you won't see a whole lot of them. I just wanted to be able to have a little bit of these other colors in my layout. Now this pattern paper with the florals, I do plan to fussy cut the florals on this, so I'm going to do that off camera before I start the layout process video. So off camera I'm going to fussy cut these. I am also going to fussy cut this floral wreath. So off camera I'm going to go ahead and do that so you don't have to watch, but this is obviously going to be the main embellishment on my page, and so I'm going to fussy cut this out so I won't have this middle piece, and then my photo will go probably, depending on how I lay it out, it'll be going somewhere probably around here. So off camera I will do that. Now for my background I have this, which will frame my layout, which is just a green piece of cardstock. And then I have this piece of pattern paper, which brings in that blue, and it already has some white splatters on it. This I think was from an old Dear Lizzie collection. And so I may add some additional splatters, maybe in gold, on the background of this once I get going, but this will act as my background. So my wreath is going to go here in the center of this once it's all cut out. So that is how I'm going to start this layout. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and fussy cut these pieces off camera, and then I will come back and we will put the layout together. Okay guys, so this layout came together extremely quickly because, like I showed originally, I went ahead and fussy cut the florals from that pattern paper and then the wreath from that other piece of pattern paper that I showed earlier. And so because those make up such a big element on the page, this whole layout ends up taking like 10 minutes max to put everything together. I'm basically just layering up here the other patterns that I chose behind my photo as some photo mats. I have my background paper and my cardstock, and so like I said, this layout comes together very quickly. I put this together quite a while ago, and unfortunately I thought I had taken photos of the finished layout, but it turns out that I didn't. And so I've already put this layout away, and so I don't have photos to show you at the end. So you will see I lay everything out. I actually glued it down off camera, but I do lay everything out, and that's how I will end the video. So I do like this layout a lot in the fact that it is sort of a holiday layout, but it's not using the traditional colors. It's using more toward that purpley color. I don't even know what color it is, that plum color I guess you could call it, and then pulling in the navy. So not a normal traditional color scheme, but I really love how the whole layout comes together. So here you see I'm just taking all of those florals and all the little bits and pieces that I showed at the beginning of this process that I had pulled for this color kit, and I am just building up 2 clusters. I'm only going to have the 2 clusters, the one at the top left of the photo and this one at the bottom right of the photo. I just kind of cluster everything up in those 2 locations and put my photo there off to the left side of that wreath, and that is pretty much how the clusters all come together. I have, of course, my Mickey head that I put in one of the frames that I put in the top cluster, and then here I am just working on my title. I have these, they are sort of like the rubber, they're not a thicker, they're like, I want to say they might be Momenta stickers. I think I got them at Tuesday Morning. But they are a purple color, and I'm going to use that, and my title is going to go here at the bottom of my photo, and I'm going to use the purple letters to write the word magical, and then I'm going to use these blue foam, they're not thickers, but letter stickers from Freckled Fawn, I believe, and I'm going to spell out the word night, and that's going to be my title for this one. And I have to say, I love those purple letter stickers. I think those are like the only purpley color letter stickers that I actually own. So I feel like I want to hoard the rest of them because it's such a hard color to find. But either way, I do use those on this. And then a finishing touch for this one are just some of these sequins, guys. And once those go down, that is it for this layout. So like I said, I glue everything down off camera, and there will not be still photos at the end, but this is definitely it. The layout looks exactly the same when I glue everything down. And so with that, guys, I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.